top. So hopefully today will be better.
Vegas race. He's just doing a quick interview. We're gonna interrupt real quick. So this race.
Yesterday I got a strong
pole position though. Apiwat Wongtananon. He can't win the title, but a victory here.
Helmy, who took that brilliantly.
A couple of podiums now. We had a third.
Yeah,
not bad.
That's a nice line. Wait by a little bit after qualifying.
Fastest in qualifying was Apiwat Wongtananon. He was the only man inside.
Manuel looking for improvements today. P6.
VEDA EGA PRATAMA, Astra Honda racing team. Be anywhere near the podium, but he'd love to break into the top 8. He'd love to get 1 or 2 scalps. He'd love to get closer to winding up. 2 DNFs. 2 DNFs hurt you in short championships or 12 race champion. 10 laps of Petronas Sepang International Circuit. Underway, flying start. Really good start, as did Apiwat Wongtananon. In fact, Yatisuk, the 2 ties, will be leading going into the first corner. Apiwat is there, also coming through. There was a little bit of debris flying off in the background. Not sure where that came from.
No, it didn't look as though Apiwat had got away well.
Helmy Asman.
Currently P4, indeed. And VEDA EGA trying to poke his nose in front of Helmy. That didn't work out, and he lost.
The bikes come flying past us as Apiwat moves to secure the title.
Still recovering from having broken his left wrist a week before Mandalika. But he's got his main championship rival, Adinanta, just with him now. And the Princes of Sepang just behind him.
Adinanta, that's going to stick, isn't it? That's your fault, Barry Russell. That's your fault.
It is.
Sultans come round to the first of the long straights that are the signature under pressure. Just poking his nose out is Adinanta Putra, Astra Honda Racing.
Yeah, that was a beautiful move through on turn 14 by Azroy as well to bag himself another place. 15, however, as he gets out of shape.
Going back, showed no fear of confined spaces.
To McKinley Carl Paz in P5.
Adinanta Putra a couple of times has taken the lead each time within a corner.
And shortly, I suspect, from Helmy Asman.
Behind them, McKinley Kyle Paz showing some terrific form. We haven't really seen Kyle Paz, bike number 23, the second of the Yamahas. There he is, he goes through in P.
His pardon, he's doing a brilliant job there. Helmy going wide and right round the outside there.
Use the full width of the track there. It's a wide enough track as it is.
Yeah, so Apiwat gets on to that.
He's gone wide on both occasions, has Apiwat Wongtananon, and on both occasions on the main straight.
Yeah, he's getting good drop. And the Hondas, in fact, just looking at the top speeds there.
250, 250,
250 dead, yeah.
Fastest was McKinley Kyle towards the leaderboard. And Kyle Paz is clearly a rider of some talent. You don't win championships without having talent.
Yeah, just to remind everybody, he was the underbone champion in 2019.
There he is on a much bigger bike. Just dropped off a little bit. VEDA EGA.
Yesterday's P3 finisher. And now Azroy Anwar.
Good comment from them. Versatile enough to cope with just about anything. Behind them, though, 20 is Azroy Hakim Anwar. Yesterday.
Yeah, lap times looking about 1.5 seconds slower than they were yesterday, which is no surprise.
21 Adinanta Putra is in P3. This will be the end of lap number 3 as Helmy Asman is just eased out of P4.
By VEDA, no less.
They come past us. McKinley Kyle Paz on the Yamaha tries to edge his way into the top 4 and indeed does do. Once again, a problem there for Helmy Asman, not finding it as comfortable as yesterday. While looking certainly in better nick than yesterday.
The question is Apiwat's pace slower than the riders behind him? Is that why they're bunching up?
That's the best laps yesterday, you mentioned it earlier. 2:10s, yes, mid 2:10s. We're a full second slower. We've got right then A new leader, Helmy goes wide though, coming up the hill at turn 9.
Yeah, that was as Helmy came up inside him.
Even if you've ridden this circuit hundreds of times as Helmy Asman has, there are a couple of positions where coming into turn 9 and...
Yeah, this is a real toss-up here at the moment. We've got Tanat on the back of these, just behind his teammate Kiatisak, so they're a little further seconds off the lead. And the leader now, as they cross the line, is
Azroy Hakim Anwar. 1.7 seconds the gap down to P8, which is Tanat. Reza Danica, Kengo Naga.
Racing Team Asia, R6. McKinley Carl Paz threatening for a podium finish.
Of what to do on this race, and the big picture of the championship standings, and the micro issue of what to do on this corner as Adananta goes through on the inside.
Fastest lap so far is with McKinley Carl Paz. So that's really intriguing.
It's 20. Azroy Hakim Anwar, 2 wins this season in the Supersport 600cc to his name. Good little line. Adananta is there. Helmy not quite to grips with it. The 2 Yamahas in front of him. Kyle goes, tries to just chop inside Helmy and does exactly that. Holds on to P4. Azroy Hakim leads. The lap time for... I do have a new fastest lap time though. Adananta Putra, a 2:11 dead.
Asman, who's a little way back now. He was, how far? About a second adrift as they crossed the line. Adananta moves ahead. Be a podium lockout for the letter A.
Helmy Asman there as well, if you take out the Helmy.
Was that? Yeah, that was McKinley Carl Paz chopping in front of Apiwat.
Show a marker. That would be great for Apiwat, but how do you work this? Every man for himself out there, unless a title is on the line.
Cushion, so if McKinley Carl Paz can snatch P3 or better.
Azroy Hakim has the lead. Carl Paz, a little bit of a slide is a trademark of Carl Paz. He goes in here, still over 23 kilometers to race, but McKinley Carl Paz wants to go around the outside, has gone far too wide. Switch back inside, but that's the wrong line to take around there, Kyle.
But he's still fighting
Even
back.
Tanat at the end, the 2 Thai Honda racers. Adananta, Ian Azroy having a rare old slap up to the front to VEDA EGA.
Yeah, disappointing race 1 for both those riders at the front. Azroy finishing down the order. Adananta finishing well down the order after crashing.
Actually a DNF for Adananta Putra. That's what he was given officially. Last time out. This season started at Buriram, a couple of races. Zhuhai, where there was 1 race before day 2 was abandoned because of rain.
Yeah, VEDA EGA just stood up. Apiwat Mongtanan on then to get in front of him. Apiwat won't take very kindly to the kind of mugging that
Paz takes him on the inside. Apiwat comes through though. VEDA EGA is there, and Apiwat is feeling the heat from these young fellas.
Yeah, that was an impudent move that VEDA took on
3
him.
points of Azroy Hakim. Kiatisak break the 100. That's as it stands at the moment.
Yeah, Azroy trying to...
2 P3s of Mategi and a Buriram, and a P2 in Thailand.
Well, as we've come to expect, and these later stages of the season, great performance from Adananta Putra.
This is building up beautifully.
Yeah.
This really is. This is going to be mighty close at the end. And Apiwat is under pressure. Race will be hard pressed to hold on to a top 4 berth. He's in P5 at the moment, and he's got Kiatisak just building up ahead of speed. Helmy is so far off the pace today compared to yesterday.
Yeah, completely different conditions, completely different pattern in the race.
Again, Apiwat goes so wide. Maybe too, he's down into P6. Kiatisuk, as expected, makes a move. There is Helmi Aslan. Pit boards are out. It is go, 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 the message. And look at that. McKinley Kalpaz tries to sweep into P2. Azroy, can he hold him off? The answer is...
McKinley Kalpaz looking for that inside line as they got into turn 2. It didn't work out. Not a great weekend for him. Sorry, Des, but Adananta getting...
Probably needs it more than anybody else in the Honda camp, as is putting pressure on. Apiwat's got himself ahead of VEDA EGA. Now then, they're building themselves up into a head of steam. Behind them, VEDA EGA got in front of Apiwat.
Yep, it is. He knows he's really going to have to do whatever he's going to do on the last turn.
Tucks in behind the Prince of Sepang. On his own line was McKinley Kalpaz. Nice tight line from Azroy Hakim Amwa. Can he hold it? Azroy Hakim Amwa, win number 3 of the season for Azroy Hakim. Adananta 2, VEDA EGA 3, Kalpaz 4, Apiwat 5, Tanat 6, Kiatitus 7. Well done, Azroy.
So he said, ominously, I thought on the grid that today was going to be much better. Today, solid points for Apiwat, given the advantage that he came into.
Being alongside Azroy Hakim Amwa, but that's a really good performance from Azroy.
Yeah, this is how you hold a flag and do a wheelie at the same time.
Here we go. What's that flag? You can take somebody's eye out with that flag. But you can afford one mistake not to. Won his 3rd race of the season.
Fantastic ride from you, a battle, a huge group.
Well, in race 2, I was very confident, and yeah, in the race was fighting almost every lap, fighting with another rider. But yeah, race is my team, Master Honda Racing team, all my family, and all sponsor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Veda. Big congratulations to you. And it's
DIBUNTUTI Honda. It's tight ahead of Adananta.
Into his home round.
Nice shot of the flag and out. There he is.
in second place.
VEDA EGA.
Honda Racing Team, Muhammad
That's a very, very mature.
And showed absolutely no due respect to the people around him.
Honda Racing Team,
Crowned
and the
Prince,
for Super Sports.
based in Malaysia, hands out the prizes to VEDA EGA Pratama of Astra Honda Racing and his teammate Adananta